Maria, and I'm a Beta Hub facilitator for the Athens Comics Library. I am also a storyteller. If you've seen the rest of my video, you know this. What is it? Looks like a suitcase, but it's made of wood, not very practical. Well, this is not a suitcase. This is my Kamishibai box, a storytelling box. Now, are you ready to listen to some stories? Now, the story I'm going to tell you today is a story told in the faraway land of India. And it's a story I really like, so enjoy yourselves. This story, like every story from the beginning of time till the end of time, starts with once upon a time. Once upon a time lived a big tree in the middle of the world. It was tall till it reached the sky. It was wide till it covered the whole of the earth. Every bird in the sky lived on that tree. Every bird in the world called that tree home. It had thick, fresh leaves. It had fresh fruit. Everybody loved that tree. And there was nobody that loved that tree more than a little parrot. Now that parrot loved the tree very much. Why wouldn't he? This was his home. Now he had fresh fruit every day. All of his friends lived there. It was shady, it was fresh. Everything was perfect in this world. And that parrot was happy. Now one day, right before that tree, stood a deer. That deer was startled, was scared, because that deer was chased. And that deer was chased by a hunter. Now, as the deer stood before the tree, the hunter saw his opportunity. He took his bow, took his arrow, and then aimed at the deer. And then he released the arrow, thump, and the arrow traveled through the air. But the deer was very fast and jumped away. The hunter, very angry, went after it. As for the arrow, well, the arrow flew through the sky and thunk, was stuck on that tree. And this would be the end of our story. But this arrow was poisoned. And soon the poison traveled throughout the tree, went down the roots of the tree and up the branches of the tree, all the way to the leaves. And slowly the tree was dying. No more fresh leaves, no more fresh fruits, no more birds. Everybody left. The tree was barren and alone. Well, not everybody. The little parrot stayed. The little parrot stayed on that tree. It refused to go. There was no shade no more, no fresh leaves, no fresh fruit. But that parrot refused to go, and he was slowly too, was withering away and was dying along with the tree. Now, back up on the sky. Intra, the Hindu god, had a bad feeling. He thought to himself, there is something bad happening in the world. There is an injustice. Someone is suffering. I have to find out and fix this, or else I cannot rest. And the Hindu god, Indra, he looked down from the sky and searched the earth. And when he looked down, his eyes saw the tree dying, and he saw the little parrot dying. And he knew that this was a great injustice he had to fix. So he didn't hesitate. He flew down from the skies on his great elephant, and he went to the parrot. And he told the parrot, my dear friend, the tree is dying. Everybody left. Why are you still here? Go away, make a new home. I wish I could, said the parrot, but I can't. This tree was my friend. It was my home. It gave me food, gave me shelter and safety. I was happy here. The tree made me happy. And now that my friend needs me, how can I go? Indra thought, and he thought hard. But if you don't go, you too will die. I know I will die, said the parrot, but I will not leave my friend alone. And when the god heard those words, he was touched in his heart. And he said to the parrot, well, this kind of devotion needs a reward. And Indra stepped down from his elephant, and he kneeled before the tree, and he gave his blessing to the tree, and he touched the tree with his hand, and he drew all the poison from the roots and the branches. And after a while, after Indra gave his blessing, well, the leaves grew back slowly, slowly. And there were flowers, and there were fruits, and the birds, they saw that. And slowly, one after the other, the birds came back. And they made this tree their home again. And soon, it was just the way it was. The great injustice was undone, and our little parrot was once again happy. And this was the end of this story. Thank you for listening.